opportunities, and we think that if you can dream it, you can build it.
The thing about a dream is, sometimes they don't happen quite like you thought they would. If you want to go check out our rafter experience, and you can see just how stressful it was. But in this video, we have some other roofing steps that were surprisingly harder than we expected.
What you have to remember about building a house yourself is that you're taking a job that a full construction crew usually does, and you're doing it with just a few people. So how are 2 people going to replace a construction crew by safely and quickly putting a roof on this house? Determination. We're actually not really sure yet how we're gonna do it. We kind of just figure it out as we go. So here's how we got it done. For our 2-person system, we had 1 person on the top floor, that was me, Elena, and I cut and passed up the sheets to Ryan, who was up on the roof making measurements and then nailing the sheets to the rafters. One of our main concerns with working on our steep roof was, of course, safety. So we got a harness system from Home Depot and added walking boards as we worked our way up. Other than that, it was all about staying smart and taking your time, which is hard when you're kind of in a rush. You see, our big goal is to have our house dried in by July 4th, which is just about a month away. So with the clock ticking and knowing that Tennessee weather can turn rainy at any minute, we knew we had to get this roof covered up ASAP. So we put our heads down and hit it as hard as we could. Thankfully, we made 0 mistakes, had no problems, our children were perfectly behaved, and we worked as a perfect team the entire time. Just kidding. But hey, what is a DIY project without just a few hiccups here and there? And something we've really learned with this house build is that things that you thought were going to be easy a lot of times end up being hard. Things that you think were going to be quick end up taking a long time. And things that you even think were going to be hard are a lot harder than you thought they'd be.
So we're cruising through this roof, just finished decking it. Next step was underlayment, and like everything else, just took longer than we thought.
The way the pitch of our roof is, it just makes it very difficult to get traction, to move around, even with a harness. It's just very difficult to do and lay it. We were actually on the fence as to whether to even do furring strips, but we're really glad we did because we have no idea how we would have gotten traction to do the underlayment without them. So which is worse, roofing in the heat of June or doing rebar and forms and all that stuff in the heat of June?
Roofing, I think.
Bummer. Now that our metal's been delivered, we are very confident that we are going to reach our July 4th goal for being dried in, especially since we have hardly any distractions around here. And now that it's summer, it hardly ever rains, right? Our music today is provided by Ben Holt Music. Thank you guys for the great soundtrack.